Alright, so today's video, gentlemen, might not help you with your style. You see, today's video might not help you with your handsome cry. But what it can do, what it may do, what it will do if you choose to watch it till the end and if you choose to click that big red subscribe and like button down below is help you be a better man. See, there aren't a whole lot of things that differentiates a man from a boy. But there are a few obvious things that makes a man, a boy, a whole lot more masculine than anyone else tries. So let's talk all about them. Let's make you more manly. 5 highly important body language tips that can make you more manly. Fools, gentlemen, my name is Mayank Bhattacharya and the rhymes are back. Oh yes, I did script this one, gentlemen, because Men's Essentials has got plenty crazy plans. Intro. Here's the thing, just like your style, fashion or grooming sense, just like your fitness or your abs, your personality, your body language speaks volume about your own character, about your own good vibe. You see, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you sit and the way you communicate can easily translate a whole lot more about your confidence, your alphaness or your genuine honesty and masculinity. I mean, if you are given this example, if you notice this small little timid guy sitting in the corner trying to read a book or being busy at his phone and being slouchy and being lost in his own world, you will have a preconceived notion. You'll be very naive and very quick to judge a thing or two about him. But had he been doing things differently, had he been standing differently, had he been sitting differently, had he been presenting his whole personality or body language a bit differently, you would have had a complete different notion, you would have had a complete different perspective about that same corner guy. And that is exactly what I'm trying to narrate. That is exactly how I want you to relate. You may not realize its importance right now, you may not know its importance right now, but trust me when I tell you this. In a few years of your life, in the few years of you growing up and maturing as a modern man, you will know its true, genuine importance. And it is very, very important. And the very first step to start it all, the very first step to make you more confident, more chivalrous and more alpha than anyone else is your stance. Or simply put, the way you stand. Because like it or not, gentlemen, that's the very first thing people notice. That's the very first thing, one of the very first things that people see when they meet you for the very first time. See, 35% of your personality is conveyed by the words you speak, but 65% of it is conveyed by the way you present yourself. Now, if you aren't sure about your stance or if you aren't sure about the way you stand, here's what you can do to enhance or to improve your own standing skills. 1. Use the mirror, and 2. Start filming yourself. Use the mirror, see yourself in the mirror and see if you're standing square, see if your shoulders nice and wide, see if your chest is open and see if you have planted your foot on the ground. I guess this is the most difficult part, this is the most annoying part where people get it wrong. You can't be swiveling around, you can't be swinging around if you're planning to stand straight and have a one-on-one conversation with someone. And the easiest way to train, the easiest way to practice yourself doing so is by you imagining that you're pulling the heaviest deadlift you ever could. Have your feet shoulder width apart and stand and brace the floor as if you are going to break it open in 2 halves. This is going to keep you still. This is going to make you look a whole lot more confident, charming and chivalrous than you swinging around and you moving around and you just not being focused and confident about your own self. So stay put, stay strong and finish the goddamn conversation. Which brings me to the second most important body language tip that I think you must master right now, and that is the walk. You see, the easiest way to master your walk or the easiest way to have a command over your walk is by you filming yourself and seeing yourself back in the phone or back in the camera. Knowing for a fact that are you taking equal strides, are you walking like a man, and are you walking with a purpose? Yes, with a purpose. Walk with a purpose. Okay, so now the following part that you're going to see is the part 2 of this video. This is where the camera crashed last night and I couldn't film it again. So now you're seeing me in a different polo, you'll be seeing me in a whole different setup, but enjoy. I hope this was well worth your time. You see, there's this one quote that my granddad used to share with a few of my elder cousins, and that was walk with a purpose. And I never really knew the importance of it. I never really understood the importance of it back then. But now that I'm older, now that I have gone mature, now that I can comprehend a thing or two about lifestyle and personality development in general, I do feel its importance. I do know its true value. Gentlemen, walking with the purpose or even the subtle thought of it adds this great character to anyone's personality, to anyone's walk. I mean, you start believing in yourself more, you start realizing your true potential more, and you confidently, boldly put it out there with your true, calm, masculine walk. Very honestly speaking, the whole idea of walking with a purpose or walking somewhere with a set notion in my mind or walking with a set mission in my mind has completely changed the way I see things around, has completely changed my posture or my body language in general. So I would want you to give it a try in case you haven't till now. But moving on, the third one on the list to help you develop a more masculine or a more manly personality is undoubtedly, is very obviously your style or your overall visual presentation. You see, if you want to be treated like the James Bond, you have to be dressing or looking like the James Bond. And no, it's not really about suits and sports coat and leather jackets all the time. I mean, I'm clearly not wearing a suit or a leather jacket this time, but I'm wearing this polo with my off-white khakis, which is not slow and sloppy anytime. Now, in case you haven't discovered your personal style, now in case you are still not aware about how to not to dress slow and sloppy, you can watch plenty other style and grooming videos on the channel by clicking the playlist or checking out the videos right here. Anyway, moving on, the fourth most powerful body language tip, the fourth most masculine personality development tip that I think you should know that can make any man look, feel and erode this pure confidence is his eye contact. No, not dead stares, but genuine, strong, sharp, focused eye contact. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's a date or a job interview. Gentlemen, your eye contact speaks volume about your confidence and your true inner characteristic. If you are this really strong personality, if you are this really very confident man, you will not have any problems maintaining a solid eye contact with someone. Now, if you have some problems with it, if you do find it very difficult for you to try or maintain this eye contact, I have made a video on the eye contact tutorial. You can click here, watch it and learn a thing more about how to develop and how to build a razor sharp eye contact. Which brings me to the last and the most important body language tip. Few of the most important body language tips. The touch, the lead and the genuine hard-earned success. You see, there is nothing in this world that can elevate your personality. There is nothing in this world that builds your character, and there is nothing in this world that can show your true class, true potential than your pure work ethic and hard work. I mean, your 100% honest success can easily transform your body language in no time. I mean, it's been barely 20 days that I have moved into my very first office space, and trust me, the way I see things now, the way I act myself and the way I walk and talk and do things in general has completely changed over time. I mean, in this mere 20 days, it has absolutely changed like crazy. Parking my Hyundai besides Mercedes and BMWs, knowing for the fact that everything that is happening in my life right now, everything that I have been doing in my life right now is purely due to my work ethic, my time, my labor and my money. And this thought, this pure thought of success puts us in a whole different mindset altogether. I mean, if you really want to live like an alpha male, if you really want to be an alpha male, you have to do some alpha things in life as well. The same concept applies to you being a leader of a team, a group, a platoon or anything like that. Once you have the responsibility, once you start acting like a man who is in charge, you start feeling it in you, you start feeling the difference within. Just like the way anyone would if you do conclude it with the last most important body language tip out there, the touch. You see, a man, a genuine masculine man isn't afraid to touch, be it man to man or a man to a woman. Of course he is not sleazy, of course he is not creepy, of course he is not doing anything inappropriate, but he is not afraid to touch. He is not afraid to take the lead, he is not afraid to show that he is the man in charge. And trust me, everyone likes seeing good leaders in charge, everyone likes following genuine, honest leaders, men and women likewise. 5 simple body language tips, 5 simple personality hacks to enhance your masculinity and make you feel like a genuine man. I hope it helps. I hope it was well worth your time. Gentlemen, in case you want to watch more of these videos on the channel, don't forget to support the channel by clicking the like button down below and by subscribing to this channel and watching plenty other uploads here as well. Anyway, I'll get back to work. I'll make more videos. I hope it was well worth your time. I hope you learned a thing or two more from it. I'll see you in the next one. Dress sharp, stay strong, stay stylish. See, 35% of your personal... Fucking hell, dude, क्या हो रहा है?